Okay.
Okay.
How
How
are you? Hope you are doing well, guys. Welcome to today's session. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Let me hope we are loud and clear and we are ready to learn. Okay. Welcome from weekend. I hope it has been well and let's back to the business as usual. It is to learn and you practice. Yeah, will you learn? You practice. Okay, without practicing, then you may end up not getting things well. Are we together? Let me hope you are hearing me very well.
Yes, we are getting you.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen, then we start. We don't need to waste time. Okay. Okay, I believe my screen is on. Is it okay?
It's okay, but coach, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Fine, but maybe you haven't shared the link today. That's why maybe people are not many.
That is not the case. As long as
Hmm.
you are here, then you will present them.
Okay.
Hey, they cannot force you to be successful. Hey, it's you who will be looking how can I be successful in this world? Okay, they cannot force you. Please wake up and go to work. Please, you need money. Please, this. It's you who should position yourself that every Monday at 9 a.m. we have a class. So, if I don't see a link, I have to ask, are we not having a class today? Then, that means you are minding about your business. But if you want us to keep looking for you, please come to class. Please come to class. That is not things work. That is not how things work, okay? So just, if you are here, just thank God, learn and move on. At the end of the day, you cannot all be successful. The few and the serious ones, they will be successful. But for you, who doesn't care, then you are finished. That's what I can say. We used to learn 100. By the end of the day, you ask out of 100, who can simplify for us what we have been learning? Oh my God. No one is responding out of 100. I rather teach 5 than getting what I'm teaching. The 5 can teach others. But you know, teaching 100 people and no one is responding, it hurts. So Mr. Daniel, just relax. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, whenever we talk about margin call, and the drops. This is what we mean. The margin drop, it is based on the technical analysis. After analyzing the coin, you need to know how far this coin can drop. Are we together? How far this coin can drop. After understanding how far your coin can drop, then you come out with your margin call drop. Are we together? Don't make it fixed. That they told us, we must be having 50% drop. No, it shouldn't be like that. Maybe if you are weak and you feel like for you want to get one strategy, then that is you. But to be professional, we must know how can we go about this. Are we getting the point? Don't just copy and paste. Apply some knowledge. Why am I doing this? How will this drop help me? Simple. Are we together? So, for example, I shared this coin this morning. It is called the RSR. Since I joined, this coin has been there. Now let's go to higher time frame and see what is happening there, and we can check which drop can we use. Now on a higher time frame, we don't have support. Currently the coin is at our support level where it is currently, because when you look at this, let me first remove these. Now there are too many. It means we enjoyed this coin.
But your volume is a bit low today. I don't know.
You increase yours that side, because
Mine is maximum.
I'm using laptop at the same time phone, so I'm far away from laptop such that we don't get background noise from phone. So just if you are hearing me little a bit now, just persist. Because if I come closer to the laptop, you'll be hearing the echo. You get the point, eh? And you have to record this session as well. So that is the challenge, okay? So when we come back on the same coin, when we try to scroll back, we are looking at the points where this coin has been touching for several times. And when we check behind, we can see we have this point. Market was at that point some days or some years back. It was here, it was here. So we are going to draw our 3 lines, whereby those lines will be working as our support. Okay? Will be working as our support, like the way you are seeing it. Now currently, what you are seeing here, dotted line, the green dotted line. The green dotted line is our current price. Are we together? It is our current price. Therefore, here it's where we have our support. Then here we have support number 2. But currently, the coin is at the support level. Therefore, since it is at our support level, we need to measure and see how long is the next support. So we are going to measure from here on entry price, then we go back to here. Can you see this? The drop is 34%. That means in case of anything, we expect this coin to come to this level, which is our support. Ladies and gentlemen, for that matter, therefore, you should cater, you should make sure that the drop you are going to use should cover the 34%. I think we are together. Just look at the support, measure from your entry to the next support to get the total drop. So this total drop, it's up to you how many margin calls you want to use. Okay? How many margin calls you want to use to cater for 34%. Are we together? Therefore, if I say that according to the money I have, I'm going to use only 10 margin calls, now I will get my 34 divided by 10. I'll get my drop, which is 34.
3.4. 3.4.
Divided by 10. We get 3.4. Therefore, I will go to my Royal True. Are we together? And I will say, you know what? I'm going to trade a coin called what? RSR. I'm coming here to search it under spot. I will search the coin. I click all. I search RSR. This is the coin that we want to trade. Now I'll open it and I'll click create down here. Then create. Then we go to trade settings and manually create. Under manually create, it's where you're going to find these things. Okay? According to my capital, I will choose the first buy. Now, like I told you last time, that it will be according where the coin is. If the coin is a bit low, I use high first buy. If the coin is a bit high, I reduce on my margin call. For example, currently, let us say that our capital is $500. Then, if it is $500, automatically, I will now look into my 10 margin calls. Are we together? So, therefore, I will decide to put here my $200 as my first buy. Out of the 500, I want to use the 200 as my first buy. Therefore, the 300 is for buying margin calls. And how many? They are 10 only. Just from there, margin calls we said we want only 10. The take profit, we are going to take 4%. And the rest here, like I told you sometimes back, that as long as you see the word callback, just put 0.01. It is enough. 0.01. Are we together? Then from there, I don't want to change this. I don't want to change the $200. I want to keep it there. And now, I'm going to look at my second buy. What could be my second buy? After having my $300 on balance. Now, I'm going to get my $300 divided by 10. You see, my second buy will be $30. Now, I'm going to look at the figure, which will be representing the margin call drop, and whereby when you multiply it by 200, you will be getting 30. Are we together? So therefore, if I get 0.2 times 200, what do you get? We get 40. But for us, we want 30. So meaning I reduce on 0.2. 0.1, that is 20.
0.15.
So I'm going to use 0.15, whereby it will be representing my $30. What am I avoiding? Most of you, whenever you put 200 here, you forget to come back and change after buying. That means if you don't change this one and your settings here also are not changed, it means your robot will be using 200 on each margin call, whereby you don't have that money. So let us open the margin configuration and we come here. On this side, multiple buying ratio. We are going to use what? 0.15. 0.15 Sirautu, whereby the 0.15 is representing $30. If this one is hard, then you can be able to always come back and edit your 200 and you put 30 if you feel like you can't forget. But doing this, it will help you not to forget, not to make mistake. We are there. So here we are done. This side, this 0.15 is representing $30. And now I come here on margin call drop. But remember, we said that our total call drop is 34%. Do you remember? According to the signal we shared, the drop where we expect in case of anything this coin can go, it is measuring 34%. Now, since it is 34%, I want to get the 34 divided by the number of margin calls. And we agreed that the number of margin calls we are going to use 10. And the digit we are getting is 3.4. 3.4%. So what I will do, I will come here on drop. I put my 3.4. I will put my 3.4. There are so many ways how you can kill a rat. So it's up to you. But what we want you to have the same drop. The same drop. If we have 34, we want, if we calculate your call drop, we get the same what? The same total drop. Hope I'm clear to you. So it's up to you to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. But when we total them, we must get what? 34. But this is the best way how you can deal with it. Okay? I think we are done. So, it is not a must that you should use this. For you can say, I'm going to start with 5, 4, 6, 7, 8. But when you add them together, we want to get what? 34. Because that's what we have measured according to the signal shared. That is the drop where market can simply go to that point. Are we together? Now, our setting is done. We click confirm. Okay? Everything is set. And now we click save. Okay? And again, we can activate our coin. Are we together? There you activate it. And it will start running. Your first buy is 200. That in case of anything, if we don't drop, you are going with this. If we drop, the money will be added. And you are safe. You have margin calls up to the drop we measured. Are we together? So, it will not make sense when you are buying with $5 and you have 50 margin calls, my dear friend, and the drop is what? 35%. It will not make sense. A. Remember, here on distributed and take profit allocation, we still have extra money there, whereby we can make it from the market. So me, I normally come here and I change it into 1.5 or 2%. Are we together? 1.5 or 2%. So let's go with 2%. Sit out here. 2%. 2%. What does it mean? We all know that from 1 to 4 margin calls, the robot considered this as one margin. What does it mean? If your first buy was $50 and each margin call you are buying it with 20, for example, if it happens and the robot buys all your 4 margin calls, the money will be added on $50 that you invested at first, whereby if we say 20 times 4, that is what? That is 80. So the $80 will be added on 50, and robot will sell these ones together and it will give you profit at once. That is when you have bought one margin call up to 4. All the money will be added on your first buy. Hope we are together. Then starting from 50 score up to infinity, each margin call is independent. As long as you switch your robot under sub-bin mode real time settlement, each call will be independent starting from 50th position. Now, if my take profit is 2% on 50 score, it means I will definitely earn 2% of $30, which will be 0.6. If I sell just 2 sales, I'm making $1. Now let us assume if for you said you want to use 5. Let us assume your second call is $5. Are you seeing what you will be earning? You will be earning 0.1. For you to make $1, you will need to sell 10 times for you to make $1. Now, how long will it take for you to sell 10 times? I better use my 30 and I sell only 2 times, I make my $1. Hope you get the difference. Okay, now we confirm here and we save and we are done. We are done. So the real-time settlement that I was talking about, it is here. It is here. Hope you are getting there. You click there and you choose the last one. The first one, if you choose the first one, even though your robot buys 20 margin calls, it will sell them at once. There is no sub-sale allowed here. It will sell everything at once. That's what it means. Hope we are together. If you happen to choose the second one, which is sub-bin mode, your robot will buy margin calls and it will sell them, but it will not bring profit. Where will the profit go? The profit will be added in your running coin. Are we together? If you switch your robot to sub-bin mode, you will be seeing the messages. There is a new buy, there is a new sale. There is a new buy, there is a new sale. But you will not get profit immediately. The profit will be used in the running coin, whereby if your second buy was a bit high, this money will be helping you to bring average price closer to the current price. Are we together? But if you know that your first buy is between $5 up to 99, what you are doing will not make a difference. Therefore, it's not good for you to use this strategy. It needs when your second buy is a bit stronger. When you make profit, it will make a difference if it is added on the money which is already in the coin. In the coin, you already have $500. And the profit made is just $1. Now, what I'm asking, can $1 make a difference if it is added on 500? Automatically, no. Nothing will change. Then, why can't you collect your $1 and use it to do other things? Are you getting the point? Why can't you collect your $1 and you use it to do other things instead of adding it in this coin, which is having your 500 already? So to me, it doesn't make sense for me to use this strategy, this strategy mode. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense when the money which is in the market already is very, very little. For example, $10 and the profit made $15. Now, if you add 15 to 10, that one makes sense. But my dear friend, if you know that your profit is $1, $2, $3, yet in the running coin is having $200, it will not make sense. Collect your $2, let it be added on your capital. If you have something to do, use that money. I think now you get it clear. Then this one, the sub-bin mode real-time settlement, it means from 1 to 4. This one now, we said we consider them as 1. Robot will sell them at once. Then from 5th to infinity,